Disclaimer, yeah. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh my god, we got new animation, 3D models. Yo. Okay, we're going to the computer that we've been using for the last update. Release, I guess, not update. This is the update. Yo. We got a webcam now. Was there a webcam over there? Okay. There's a lot of words. I cannot read all of them, I think. Whoa. That's a company or something, right? Welcome, new user. You've been personally invited to join the Fragmentation Network. Press Z to confirm. Alright. Amazing. Firstly, please provide us with a name for yourself. Oh wait. Oh, I can't type, huh? Hi poster. Yeah, I literally cannot type. Greetings. Hi poster. Currently you are suffering from 3 feelings. Confused about this entire situation you've overwhelmed with all these new thoughts rushing through your head. And worst of all, purposeless. We're all stuck in this nothingness, devoid of hope. The Fragmentation Network aims to solve this conundrum. We are a team of researchers working together with one goal in mind. To break free from this hell to reconnect. Welcome to the Fragmentation Network. Hi poster. We pray that one day we can all meet once again. Very caster, right? First, we must set up your profile. Please look up and smile at the webcam. Okay. Oh. Okay. Stunning. True. This really gives me like Shipwreck 64 vibes, right? Like the 64 console. Please customize the entity to your liking. Okay. It's the Goner Maker scene again. Yep, let's get the inverted one. Alright. Name your avatar a representation of you. Can I type? Oh, I can type this one. Let's do. Yeah, there we go. Wait, oh, enter. Yo, yep, guys. Today I'm playing Deltarune Hypothesis again because there's a brand new content update which changed some old stuff and added like new hypotheses. So yeah, let's do it. Oh my god. Okay, we're back. It's been a while, huh? Inspect logs. Are these the logs I have? Wait, I'm not entirely sure. Alright, hypotheticals, let's see here. The yellow ones, are they like the new ones or did they like sync my data and like actually put all the stuff that I did before here? I'm not entirely sure. Gambling, oh my god. WD gambling. Not doing that. Inspect logs. I do feel like I've seen this before, right? Because if I were to have like a new game, you know, without my data, they should not have all of these, right? Okay, let's read this one. Doc Simulation Manual Text. Simulation Manual. The simulation is a program that we came upon a long time ago, among many other different files stored on these machines. When ran, it displays a bird's eye view of a small town in the fall season. As the simulation runs, we can officially spot entities, beings within the simulation, living what seem to be normal day-to-day lives. The simulation can only be ran on one machine at a time, with each time it being run known as an instance. If we decide to interact with the simulation directly, we can run an additional program known as the proxy. This injects a user control heart into the simulation itself and allows us to control it with a keyboard or other input device. With the proxy, we are able to take control of an entity and use them as our gateway into interfacing with the simulation. With the testing we have done, the simulation seems to run on an identical line. time of events every time we run a new instance. Our experiments mainly make use of the butterfly effect to test different outcomes and how much control we truly have in this simulated world. If you wish to end a simulation early, you may make use of the pause button listed within your settings to temporarily pause the simulation when you are able to navigate with the proxy and select your desired option in the pause menu. Is that new? I'm not sure. Yeah, so if it's like highlighted yellow, which means that it's new. So like a prophecy foretold, I'm assuming I did that already, but I haven't do the roaring begins, but it's not highlighted yellow. I don't know what is this, dude. Somebody in the comments told me that this is gonna be really like heartbreaking and sad. Like, it's even sadder than a prophecy foretold. Dude, I don't know. Let's see here. Here we go. Okay, this hypothetical was made before Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4's release. How would an impactful event that would trigger the roaring play out? Here we go, guys. This is a new one. Disclaimer, this hypothetical is self-contained, set during chapters 5 or 6 of an assumed 7-chapter Deltarune, and disregards certain variables like character deaths, relationship complexities, or major events that may occur in as of writing unreleased chapters. It also assumes the following. The festival hasn't occurred yet. Alpha's Chapter 1 group project has no specific theme or subject. Chris, Susie, and Noel/Bertley have become closer friends in the light world. Why Noel/Bertley though? Chris, Susie, and Bertley have met Rudy Holiday previously. Gasser will speak to us again at some point. Right? Here we go. Listen closely. The bells of fate, they ring with such urgency. The climax of your adventure, drawing ever so close. This world, it means so much to us. A place built from my hope and yours. So you see, I cannot help but tremble. The roaring approaches, and so does something greater. How rude of me to interrupt. We will wait no longer. Uh-oh. You must rise. Wake up. Wake up. Is Chris sleeping right now? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, Chris. You don't want to miss presenting your group project, do you? Gosh, what has gotten into you lately? Must I splash you with water just to get you up again? There you are. Please hurry. I wouldn't want us running late again. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot like the UI is really big here. Yeah, pencil bandage. Call home. Ring ring, no response. Ball of junk again. The sky is clear. There is not a cloud in sight. The alarm clock shows 5:54 p.m. Either you are really late for school or it has ran out of batteries. Underneath is a notebook with the title, My Diary. Take a peek. Alright, you flip to a random page. Dear Diary, today I decided to give writing in my diary a try. Update, I have decided to stop writing in my diary. The rest of the page is filled with doodles and scribbles. The screen is stuck on a prompt asking to install an update. You don't touch anything in fear of losing precious unsafe data. What? Is that a game or something? You peruse today's clothing selection. It's all the same green and yellow sweaters. It's your bed. You consider going back to sleep for a moment. Then you remember Toriel is waiting just outside the door. All but one of the hinges on the door have snapped. It's stained. Yeah, it's the blood, bruh. Alright. What? You waited until now to say you need supplies? Oh, it's for your group project? Very well, but only a quick stop on the way to school. Oh, yo! Burley is holding up like the presentation thing. Okay. He chucked the dice and just so happened to roll 2 again. I'm telling you, it had to be rigged or something. Wait, are you talking about the Origis and, you know, the D&D reference hypothesis? I'm not sure. So it's either magical powers or bad luck then? Say, you haven't smashed any mirrors recently, have you? Your attention, please. Chris and your mother have arrived. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all have your group projects ready. Of course, the early bird does catch the worm after all. You eat worms? Cool. No, it's a metaphor. I've heard many things about your project with Chris, Susie. They have expressed how much this project means to you both. Yeah, just trying to get a good grade is all. That's wonderful to hear. I'm sure you accomplished your goal. Noel, while I may pride myself in being a humble, gentle bird, this display board is quite heavy. Would you mind if we headed inside and begun to set it up? Oh, okay. Guess we'll meet you two inside? Oh my god. You, need help with that? No thanks, I've got it, under control. A courageous student, such as myself, can carry their own future A++. Alright. Oh shoot, I almost forgot. Chris, please tell me you remember to get those supplies we needed. Now, no need to worry, we made a quick stop on the way. But you two really should have been more prepared beforehand. Sorry about that. Thanks for getting the stuff we needed though. Guess we should head inside and prepare then, huh? Yo, what's gonna happen? I'm sad, bruh. Oh, Chris, Susie, you made it. You can take a seat anywhere. Everyone's just putting final touches on their projects. Yeah, about that. We need like a pair of scissors and some duct tape. I can't give you those. Last time I gave you scissors, you tried to cut a table in half, and that other time you duct taped Chris to a chair. I can promise not to do that. That's somewhat reassuring. Chris, I'm trusting you to keep an eye on these. You and Susie get to work finishing up your group project. Chris, quick, we've only got like 10 minutes. Pass me that cardboard tube. Stop looking through it like a telescope. Okay, class, time's up. I'm really happy to see how dedicated you've all been. So, which pair wants to go first? Are we gonna go last? Nobody? That's surprising. I guess I'll just have to pick someone. Tammy and Egg? Hoi, Tam here to present project. This is Egg. Some say Tam, this is not a project, this just Egg. But consider, what is project? Is that all? Science says egg is mystery. What inside? Bird? No bird? Who knows? Egg also symbol. Symbol for life. Symbol for future. Symbol for breakfast. Egg is everything. Egg for many things, yeah? From chicken like birdie. Hey, wait a minute. I'm not a chicken. Many ask Tam, how does egg relate to us? That's a mighty fine question. Thank you. That was informative. I'm not sure what grade to give it. Tam and Egg need A++ to go college. I guess you can get an A++ then? Yeah, Tam has biggest brain. Yo, so like, me and Snowy are gonna answer a scientific question. The most important question of all time. What makes things cool? Right, so we researched a lot, and we found that coolness is like measurable. See, coolness evolves over time. Like one day something is cool, and the next day it's not. But some things are always cool, like eyes. This is giving me second-handed uncoolness. Oh, wait, we've plotted everything, that's cool. Look at our elite lineup. Hours of research went into this. So, starting from the bottom of our graph, stuff that isn't cool includes homework. Yeah, big bummer, and getting called inside when you're playing outside. Oh, brutal. What about when you wave at someone and they don't wave back? Yeah, painfully uncool, I think. Moving on to stuff that's like moderately cool, there's roller skates, only if you actually know how to use them. Knowing exactly when to say no worries after someone apologizes. Power move, mid-tier cool. Next is stickers. Depends. Holographic stickers, pretty cool. Yeah, facts. Alright, now we're hitting the real cool zone. Stuff that's always cool. Snowy, you mind oh yeah. Using our scientifically sound methods, we've determined the top 5 coolest things ever. Top 5. Casually knowing a weird fact at the perfect time. Like someone's like, whoa, how do magnets work? And bam, you just know. Number 4. Laughing at a joke no one else got. Extra points if you don't explain it. Number 3. Dinosaurs. Who doesn't like giant scary monsters? Why are they staring right at me? Number 2. Walking away from a conversation at the perfect moment. Right, after saying something cool, no looking back. And the number 1 coolest thing of all time. You wanna do the honors? Yeah, the coolest thing of all time is totally whipping out, but making it look intentional. What? That's not what it says in the script. Cause we saw you fall outside. Nah, you wouldn't understand being cool like us. Anyway, that's our presentation done. Heed our tips, and maybe one day you could be cool too. That was great. You two must have put a lot of time into this. I think a B+ for both of you makes sense. Head back to your seats so the next pair can set up. Now that was cool. You said it yourself. We are cool. As you can see, our research was valid. Was that a tactical faceplant? Respect. I think I chipped a tooth. What up, classmates, teacher, fellow truth seekers? You ever walked home late at night feeling like something's or someone is watching you? Well, guess what? You ain't alone. Never. That's right, we have uncovered the most chilling, the most unexplained, the most totally real urban legends of hometown. First up, the eyes in the dumpster. You go, take out the trash. Something's looking behind the cans. You leave, next day, trash is gone. But you didn't hear the garbage truck. Whoa, what's back there? Secret government agent? Demon of the night? A raccoon? Alright, next, we got the mysterious locker beast. There's a locker, no one opens it ever. One time, someone did. Didn't come back. Hey, which locker was it? Forgot. Darn, you gotta watch out, or you might end up missing too. Could you two maybe move on to lighter urban legends? You got it, coach. Lastly, most fearsome, bone-chilling, non-made-up tale of them all. Ice-E! Sorry, force of habit. Some say late at night in the halls of this very school, you can see its shadow lurking, waiting for an unlucky student. The second they're alone, snatch! Gone, never to be seen again. But sometimes you hear them, footsteps, dragging, breathing closer, maybe tonight. Ooh. And that concludes our totally real report. Are there any questions? Huh, got you! So, like, what score did we get? A. Ahem, fellow students, esteemed educator, and others. Today, we shall unveil a report so revolutionary. It will change the way you view society itself. Video games make you smarter. What Bertley means to say is, video games can actually improve cognitive skills in a variety of ways. For example, action games boost hand-eye coordination, such as precisely aiming at enemies on the battlefield. Gaming can also help reaction speed and spatial awareness. In the real world, we could dodge attacks much easier than in-game. I was distracted. That was an unfair test. No throwing duct tape across the room, Susie. Worth. Back on track. Games also teach problem solving and logic. Strategy games require planning, patience, and adaptation. Exactly, you analyze, predict, and make the best choice. Even puzzle games teach pattern recognition and reasoning, and RPGs require managing resources and decision making. There are also social benefits. Multiplayer games teach teamwork. Like a soldier, you must work as a team to defend your fortress together. It can even help shy people feel more comfortable talking. And sometimes players form real friendships online. Of course, some still refuse to listen to an expert's advice. Bertley, yes, dear Assistant Noel, not every player needs your expert advice. Incorrect, but alas, we shall continue. Oh dear, I'm not interrupting, am I? Not at all. Ah, good. Noel, I'm afraid you'll need to leave school today, urgently. It's better if I tell you in private. Oh, okay? Just a moment, what am I to do now? We've still got so much important content to go through. It's okay, think you're both already worthy of an A. It's literally the most normal presentation of all time in this class. Holy crap. This is an unjust win. We've got more than enough for an A++. Bertley, listen, it's fine. Just finish presenting without me. I've got to go. Yeah, see you soon. Oh no. Was it dark outside? Is there a dark road outside? Continuing on from our last point. Video games teach players a lot of stuff. For instance, it takes 3 seconds to break a single log of wood. How's that supposed to help us on the field? Clearly you don't forage for resources often. And, we've researched the conclusion of the presentation. That was really well done. I, think I'll stick with an A for you and Noel though. But actually, never mind. Thank you, Miss Elphys. Yeah, Bertley loses all confidence, after Noel's gone. So, this is our project. It's, book. It's about, like, some heroes and their adventures. Oh, that's exciting. Did anyone help you to write it? Yeah, Rousey did. Rousey? He's from a different school. Yeah. Okay. Well, go ahead and start when you're ready. Wait, they actually did predict, like, Susie saying that Rousey is from, like, a different school, right? I don't think Susie mentioned that in chapter 1 or 2. Because only in chapter 4, in Noel's house, Susie said that Rousey is, like, in a different school. Okay. Well, go ahead and start when you're ready. Alright, so, one day, these two kids, Susira and Chrysos, they fall down a hole. Real original, right? And, yeah, like that, except Susira landed on their feet. Anyways, turns out the hole leads to some weird underground castle, and before they could even figure out where the hell they were. This fluffy geek greets them at the castle's entrance. He's a prince who's like really nice, too nice. He tells the two that they're some kind of chosen heroes, and that they gotta save the world from, eternal darkness. No pressure, right? Oh, Chris got like their armor as well. Lancer! Suddenly, they get attacked by another prince, Lancer. He's all evil and stuff, but deep down, he's cool, trust me. Susira and Chrysos manage to beat him and are given their first task. They gotta steal some fountain at this evil king's castle, or else they won't be able to return home, so the trio sets off. The journey to the castle was rough, to say the least. Like, there were tons of bad guys trying to stop the heroes. Didn't help that Susira refused to believe that she was a chosen hero. She ran off ahead, thinking she could get home on her own. How stupid! What was she thinking? I pray the rest of the party are smart enough to think before acting. Yeah. Oh no. Lancer kept showing up, messing with the party, like blocking the road, throwing out lame enemies. He had no clue how to be a villain. Was kinda funny, actually. But the more they ran into each other, the more they talked. And it turns out, Lancer's just a goof who wants to be friends. Susira and Lancer even share a friendship lunch. And before she knew it, she didn't want to fight him anymore. Meanwhile, Chrysos and the prince, they're trying to catch up. When they finally do, Susira and Lancer are already pals, but Lancer is still acting all evil-ish. It's real awkward. Eventually, he caves. He wants to help the heroes, so now the trio turns into a quartet. The bad guys ain't happy about this news, especially the king. See, Lancer, he's the evil king's kid, and well, that makes things complicated. After a long journey, they finally reach the castle, but something feels off. The place is quiet, way too quiet, and right when they let their guard down, they get ambushed by a bunch of enemies and locked in prison. But the party doesn't stay locked up for long. They bust out, ready to take down the king. Except, they got a little sidetracked. Somewhere in the castle, they found this hidden basement. Javel? Inside was this clown dude. He wanted to play some game, but it just turned into another fight. It was a tense battle, but the party did manage to make him chill out. Honestly, still not sure what his deal was. He kept yelling stuff like chaos and laughing like a menace. The party wouldn't have fought him if Chrysos hadn't insisted. Did get some sweet loot though, so I guess it was sorta worth it. Anyways, back on track. Susira, Chrysos, and the prince advance. Lancers nowhere to be found. They make it to the top of the castle. It was time for the big fight. They charge into the throne room, ready to battle. The prince, the nice one, tries to talk it out with the evil king. Doesn't work, so it's a full-on boss battle. The king was like real powerful, had tons of weird attacks too. First, yo, Chris is in like the battle pose. First, he'd throw spades everywhere, fast as hell too. He had this freaky chest mouth thing, real gross honestly. And whilst they fought, he wouldn't shut up about his stupid story. You left us in shadow, you found purpose, I'm king and I'm dumb. Okay, he might have not said that last one. I'll spare you all the details, thank me later. But even with the party's combined power, they were losing. All hope seems lost until... Whilst the party was fighting, Lancer had built an army. All those bad guys from earlier came back to overthrow the king. And with their help, the prince was able to steal the king away for good. Good riddance, Lancer would be a million times better as king anyway. With the evil king defeated, there was only one thing left to do. Susira and Chrysos said their goodbyes for now, and made their way to the fountain, the final hurdle. Chrysos did something, then magically the fountain was sealed. They woke up not far from where their journey had begun, their home, and that was the end of their first adventure. Hey! Who the hell is throwing flowers? Oh wow, that was amazing. I was really invested. I'd definitely read more if there was a sequel. There is more. That was just the first chapter of the book. Oh, well, I don't think we have time for the rest. Have you two thought about possibly publishing it though? I can see this thing being a best-selling novel. Yeah, like anyone buy our book? I would. Anyway, great job you two. A++ for the creativity and the execution. Wait, what? We actually got a good grade? I mean, look, they actually paid effort for like the sprites and stuff, like Lancer, you know, Rouse, the castle, they drew it. It had to be A++, come on. You guys can agree, right? Comment down below. Guess being a dork pays off, huh, Chris? What happens now? That's everyone's group projects done, right? Ig, want to present project 2. You've both already presented. Need bigger graded. A++ is the highest grade. Oh, you may continue. Okay. You all did great on this assignment. I'll just finish writing the report cards. Then you can all head home early as a treat. Could someone deliver Noelle's report card to her? I'll do the honors and be Noelle's noble courier. Thank you, Bertley. What happens now? It's called The Roaring Begins, right? Chris, wait! I know school's boring and all, but slow the hell down. Would have appreciated some help dumping all the cutouts, you know? Well, whatever. We've got like a full day to do whatever we want. We'd like to go see Rousey, but everyone's still inside. You got any bright ideas on what we can do? I'm stumped. You good, dude? Have any of you spotted where Noelle went? No? Arg, how could I be so careless? I borrowed a pencil and forgot to return it before she left. It's a pencil. Knowing her, she probably has hundreds. Not just any pencil, it's a treasured heirloom. Okay, maybe not, but she did seem quite fond of it. That's not the only issue though. Tell me, Susie, Chris, did you pay attention to our presentation? If so, surely you both saw how worried Noelle and Miss Toriel looked. Oh yeah, that was sorta weird. Noelle's like the last person I'd expect to ditch class. Precisely, and lately she's been off, distant, staring into space, mumbling to herself. Initially, I chalked it up to all the stress of intense studying, but now I feel like something's wrong. Why didn't I ask if she was okay sooner? Toriel? Of course. No, her attendance won't be affected. Okay, yes, I understand. Hopefully not, no. And excuse my unprofessionalism, but please keep me updated. Thank you. Yes, I'll let him know. She's free to visit the hospital whenever she needs, I assure you. Haha, so that's where... Shut up, I'm trying to eavesdrop. No, seriously, she just mentioned the hospital. Oh. If any of you weren't aware, Noel's father is sick. She told me he's been getting better, although it wouldn't take a genius to put 2 and 2 together. Oh. We should go check on her. It's the responsible thing to do. I mean, I guess, but what if, she doesn't want us there? It is personal, I agree. Susie dearest, do not call me that. Even so, as her loyal friends, we should strive to at least try and check in. Yeah, makes sense. Guess it wouldn't hurt. You win, Chris? Alright, let's go then. I'm sorry, but I am currently away in orbit. Huh? I'm calling home. Please leave me a message after the beep. Beep? Hehe, no, that wasn't the beep. That was just me. Oh dear, how do I end the recording? I believe you just tapped the red button near the bottom. Click. You end the call before accidentally leaving a message. You deem it best not to interrupt her phone call. We don't need to take your mom's van. The hospital's literally 2 minutes away tops. What's all the commotion? Oh, you don't know? You and me both, partner. Have you found out yet? Ribbit, did anybody else see that antlered girl sprint past? Is there another Christmas sales happening? Ribbit, should I be preparing for Christmas early too? Someone urged me to get better at parallel parking. I think I've got the hang of it. It has just dawned on me. I'm going to struggle getting out of here. Stay away, back up, busters. The mayor's new elected bodyguard will guard at all costs. This is life or death! Apparently the mayor was just seen around here not too long ago. Hopefully something is finally being done. What? No, that's it. Something being done, period. All they've done this past week is plan the festival. I'm still waiting for my home's plumbing to be fixed. Should I start protesting in retaliation? Hey, I'm trying to become a journalist. Do you always wear that jacket? Me? Yeah. Why you got a problem with it? No, it's very purple. Thank you. Would you read a newspaper if the headline was "Purple Jacket Wearer Spotted in Town Center"? I don't know. Wouldn't be the first time I've been in a paper though. Did you of all people end up in the newspaper? I got a shout out in the most wanted section for smashing windows. Figures. What's that supposed to mean? Oh wow, a real celebrity. Could I get an autograph? Oh. Hello, I'm on duty, as the mayor ordered, though in reality, I'm just being nosy. I hope they don't catch me staring. Can I go to the police station? No. Alright, let's go. I'm assuming Noel opened a dark fountain in the hospital or something. Uh-oh. Noel. It's probably fine. He always bounces back, right? He was stable just yesterday. Maybe they just read the chart wrong. No, panicking won't help. Calm down. Just breathe. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm being a bad friend again. It's rude of me to intrude on your personal affairs. No, it's... Do you three have time to talk? I really need someone to talk right now. They said his condition worsened suddenly last night and has been slowly declining ever since. He's too weak to even speak to anybody now. Is he comatose? No way. I can't help but think about the worst outcome. Noel, I understand why you're worried, but you cannot jump to conclusions just yet. The doctors are trained for this. There's still so much they can do. Trust me, I'm confident your father's getting the best care possible. Yeah, what he said. Your dad's tough, right? Bet he's just taking a power nap or something. I don't know, I suck at this stuff. It's okay, really. I think I just need to hear someone say that. Everything just feels so heavy lately, like the world's pressing on me. You see, that's what friends are for. We lift each other up, even if our arms feel like they're about to fall off. Speak for yourselves. Sounds to me like you're just weak. Oh, sorry. I'm messing up your whole heartfelt thing, huh? You're both ridiculous, but thank you. Honestly, just talking with you all has really calmed my nerves. I know, I've been freaking out, but you all really do help. I don't know what I'd do without you. Anytime, Noel. We are your supporting heroes, right? Yeah. We got your back. Just don't expect me to be all soft and mushy all the time. Got it? You assure Noel that you're always open to chat. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. Come on. Noel Holiday, you can see your father now. Not for long. However, not for long? No. You need to be back in urgent care shortly. Oh. Perfect. While you're in there, mention we helped. Maybe then he'll stop threatening to beat me up. Not that I'd ever fight back, of course. I'm the bigger bird. I'll be back in just in a minute. No, please. Oh, no. He's fine. Yes. Go on, he's waiting for you. Knock him dead. Wait, don't do that. Knock him better? I'll try my best. No, oh no. That went well. Until you said knock him dead, that is. It was an accident. I fixed it after she got what I meant. Still, kinda curious though. No, said her dad's like too sick to talk, right? How are they even gonna talk about if he isn't able to? Give the man some credit. Surely he can whisper a thing or two. Perhaps even mutter, I like that bird guy. Sure. What do you think, Chris? You've gotta be wondering too, right? Hey, the hell is that look for? Oh no. Stop thinking that, Noel. Oh no, why is the screen turning dark? I don't like this. He'd never hold my hand. But not in a neglectful way. Growing up, Dad let me get a feel for the world on my own, whilst cheering me on from the sidelines. I remember when he'd take me on mini adventures, when Mom was busy and Des had to stay after school for detention. We'd do all sorts together, whatever we could come up with. No, what is this? Although they never lasted too long, they're still some of my favorite memories to think about. Of course, eventually I outgrew them. Well, in his eyes anyway. No, No, you're going to be okay. You've been getting better for ages. I thought so too, sweetheart. But after last night, the latest results don't look too pretty. The only thing harder than hearing them was figuring out how to tell you. I'm sorry, Noel. I didn't mean to drop this on you like that. This is a joke. I wish things would go back to how they were before. Before Des. Before she went missing. One day, I heard Dad talking to himself in the dining room. Curious, I started listening in from the hall. How does she expect me to break the news to her? He was muttering under his breath. She's just a kid. She wouldn't understand. What if she blames herself? He kept going like he didn't even realize he was saying it all out loud. How do I tell her that her sister's never coming home? Uh-oh. No. That's how I found out for the first time. Not too long after, he heard me crying. He sat me down and tried his best to explain everything. At first, he sugarcoated it all. And then he started crying too. I think he just wanted to protect me from the grief he was feeling. But eventually, he told me everything. No filters, just the whole horrible truth. It helped knowing we were both on the same page now. That's something Dad does, and I really appreciate it. Oh no. No matter when or where we are, he's always there to talk, like a sponge, ready to soak up all my troubles. This is guitar? I love him. Please tell me this is a joke. You can laugh in my face now. You got me. I need you to promise me something. You're real strong, Noel. So promise me that when I come be there with you, you're gonna be alright. Don't say that! You're going to get better! You've even said so yourself! Holidays happen. No. Whether you like it or not. Oh no. No! Personally, I find that quite hard to believe, Chris. Yeah, what the hell are you even talking about? I lost track like 5 minutes ago. Bertley. Noel, you startled me. So, how are things with your father? Do you have the pencil I lent you earlier? Right. Of course, here it is. Noel's gonna open a Jack fountain. Thanks. Wait, Noel, you're sort of shaking and stuff. And what's with that face? Did something happen or what? I must be dreaming again. No! Surely she's writing her father a get well soon card? No way. No, I've got to be real with myself. This isn't a dream. Of course, this would happen to me. This is my personal nightmare. Dad, after everything, I've been through enough already. I can't lose you too. Oh no. Oh my god. But this is not gonna work because, you know, after chapters 4 Revelation, you know, Gerson's dust and stuff. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. Will born of desperation. The desperation to save someone loved. Oh no. Noel Holiday pierced the earth with that will, and the roaring was set into motion. The balance crept toward the pierce piece. I can't read that. No. Then the world was covered in darkness. No. Come on, we have already sealed is that it? What? Is that it? New lock. New lock unlocked. Peculiar anomaly. What? No. Oh my god. Oh man. I'm sad, bruh. I'm gonna read the logs real quick first, and I'm gonna end the video, and then the next video I'm gonna be like checking the rest of the changed like dialogues and like details for the other hypotheticals. I think videotape peculiar anomaly. Oh, there's a video this time actually. Is that us or? Why is it so goofy, man? Wait, is that us typing or isn't this like the meeting thing? What? Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing, bruh? I'm serious. There's something in the background. Whoa. What is that on the screen? And all the chat logs are gone. Yo, you okay? Yo. Yo. And then it closed. Huh. So is that our boss or something talking to us? I'm not sure. Is that it? This is kind of funny though. It's kind of goofy looking. I'm assuming that's it. I'll unlock this in the next video, I think, on this game because dude, they changed some details for the other hypotheticals, I think. I'm assuming all the yellow highlighted ones are the ones that also has their dialogue change. I'm not sure. Although I did finish all the quests, right? Yeah, the bonus quests. Yeah, I did finish the free drinks and the overworlds and orgies one. Shortcuts? What is that? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm gonna like check this out again in the next video. Man, no, the roaring begins. I hope this is not what happens in the real Deltarune. I can just pray and hope, honestly.